It's time. Hi, everybody. The day for my debut has finally come, and I couldn't be more excited. It's everything I could talk about all day long. So, how is everybody doing? And you finally get your first look at my first avatar. Hi, everybody. It's me, Leucosia. And it is my character debut day. So from today on, I will actually. Yeah, but they hate humans. How old am I? That is a question I'd like to know myself. I believe it's millennia? Something like that. I'm not sure. You know, you lose track of it over time. How tall am I? Honestly, I can be whatever height I want to be. Kind of comes with the transformation thing. But currently, I am 5'5". I don't know what that is in not US units. I'm sorry. Where do I currently live? In the US. Currently, I live in the US. And of course, I live along an ocean because I can't stray too far away from the water. Yes, yes. I am old enough. Blood type. I have no idea. It's green though. Like, fish blood, I guess. It makes sense. I don't know if there's an actual type that goes with that. We'll just say green. Blood type green. IQ. Can be smart when I want to be. And I can actually be the blondest person on the planet at times. So, let's just say normal. Abilities. We have gender transformation, because it's a little known secret that nobody knows. Mermaids and sirens, they're not just female. It's just what they tell you. Those who are too afraid to admit that they were drawn in by a masculine looking fish. Obviously, I can transform my tail at any time. I don't actually transform in the water unless I want to. It's not like those ridiculous myths where you throw water on somebody and they turn into a fish. It's a little ridiculous. And my final ability is Siren Song, which goes without explanation. My siblings use it to draw people to the death. I use it for fun. We are not the same. Likes. Games. Multiplayers. Role-playing games, platformers. Basically put anything in front of me and I'll probably enjoy it to a degree. Even stuff I don't think I will. Like, I'm not a fan of shooters, but I play a couple of shooters anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say on that. What's next? Anime. Animes. Everything. Okay, not everything. But yaoi, yuri, the slice of life stuff, shonen, isekais. I'm not a fan of mechs. I'm not a fan of anything to do with space. Or cars. So, yeah. Bland. Boring. But that's me. Music. When somebody says they love every kind of music, you don't believe them, because there's always a but. There is a but for mine. I can't stand EDM. That's it. That is my but. But other than that, I love anything you can throw at me. Rock and country, pop, R&B, metal, indie, and all the other subgenres that go with that. And almost from any era as well. I love old school just as much as I like new school. Games. Oh wait. Next page. Okay, time for favorites. So, my favorite flower is a blue rose. I've been obsessed with roses since forever, and blue happens to be my favorite color, so blue rose it is. Favorite food? Sushi. You might think it's a bit of cannibalism, but when you live down under the sea, it's sushi and seaweed. You eat fish and seaweed. That's about it. So it's great that you guys have that on the surface as well. It makes me feel like home. Favorite drink? Blue raspberry, anything? You'll notice there's a bit of a blue theme going on. I can't help it. I absolutely love berries, so raspberry happens to be my favorite flavor. And I'll drink it in just about any form. My favorite weather type is stormy. Big gray clouds. Can't complain. Love listening to the rain. I fall asleep with the rain. Surprisingly, you don't hear that under the water. You just hear the swoosh of like fish moving through the water. So like, I don't know, rain is soothing somehow. Favorite games? The real things. Rain does slap always. Favorite games? Current favorites, I should say. Because it changes and varies every like 10 days. It's the Monster Hunter series. I absolutely love the Monster Hunter series. The Final Fantasy series and the Fire Emblem series. First Monster Hunter I played was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And then I went back and played some of the older ones. So I was super excited when World came out. And Final Fantasy, I have played, I don't know when the first Final Fantasy I played was. 9? 6? I think it was 9. I've played almost every Final Fantasy in existence at one point or another. I'm excited for 16 to come out. Fire Emblem series. Not something you hear a lot of anymore. I've played it since the Stone one. So early 2000s. And I love it. Always have loved the Fire Emblem series. I buy every version of it every time it comes out. It's an obsession. Because, come on, it's a platformer in like the truest sense of strategy. Frazzle sent me. Well, thank you, Frazzle, for pulling people in. Sully the Spud, thank you for joining. Favorite animes, and this is also just the current favorites that may or may not change. So, Yuri on Ice, absolute obsession. Like, absolute obsession. My ringtones, text tones, are always, usually has to do with Yuri on Ice. Yay! Thank you for following. Sayuki, when we want to talk old school, Sayuki, always close to my heart. It has made me cry so much. And the other major favorite currently, most currently. Yes, you heard anime. Is Mushoku Tensei, which I think is just a massively great anime. I love it. And I don't know. It's awesome. Books. Because I am just as nerdy in that category as I am everything else. I pulled from current and past favorites here. So, The Dragon Riders of Pern series by Anne McCaffrey. Absolutely fantastic. Will always be my number one favorite. I mean, new planets, dragons fighting things, genetically engineered dragons. I mean, how can you get any better than that? Let's see. The Sabriel series. That's a series, 3 books. Sabriel, Lyriel, and Abahosen. And it has to do with being a necromancer that fights other necromancers, if I recall properly. I haven't read that since I was. Well, I haven't read that in about 10 years. But still a great series. Every time I'm reminded of it, I absolutely die for it. Merlin's Descendants. I've been recently rereading this. My anime list is small, only recently getting into it. Attack on Titan, Shield Hero, High School DxD, Demon Slayer. Those are all good ones to start with. I cannot say. I haven't seen High School DxD, but I've heard a lot of good things about it in Shield Hero. The rest I've seen. Merlin's Descendants, out of favorite books. It is one of the most interesting ones because it goes through different time periods in Britain's history and gives you a different look at the old King Arthur myth and other myths that follow. So, I am on book number 4 or 5 currently of rereading the series. And it's just such a great way to explore the old myths and legends. Favorite artists and bands, because music is a massive part of my life. And I actually put 4 here because there's the all-time ones and the current favorites. All-time, Shinedown. Shinedown is a band I heard about probably, I don't know, close to 10 years ago. And like listened to here and there. And then like massively started listening to about 5 years ago. In This Moment is a much newer band for me. I want to say I've only listened to them for about 2 to 3 years, I guess. They're a female band. It's really interesting. Really like darker. Corpse would be the next one, who I've listened to for a year and a half? I don't know. I think it's about a year and a half. And the last one is Lord Athelstan. Love that name. Love the reminder of who it is. I've only been listening to him for, I guess, about a month, but it's almost continuously listening to his music for the last month. He's also really great. Daddy Corpse. Yes, Daddy Corpse. So yeah, starting light is always good. You want to see what kind of categories you like before you get too deep into it. Goals. Current, yeah. So, major goal for me is literally just to entertain and have fun with everybody. I love gaming and music and everything, and I like sharing that with people. So, I just want to entertain and have fun. Oh, yes. And of course, secret desire. Take over Atlantis with my following. Kick my siblings out. Make them see the real world while I take over. Yeah. It sounds wonderful. And it's really it. I have no idea what other goals I would have. Just have fun. get enough following to take over Atlantis. That's it. And credits. Noto Nagami, who made my avatar, and this absolutely wonderful illustration in the background, which I love so much. She contacted me after I got it and sent me the illustration. And I love it so much. That is it for my slideshow presentation. So, anyone have any questions, thoughts, comments, anything? Also have an awesome avatar. I absolutely love it. I'm adorable. When will you be selling ocean water? I have to have a big enough following for that one. Better than bathwater, because it comes with salt. Soon. Make sure so you can see all of me. I absolutely love my avatar. I'm adorable. I am planning on doing the first of my Myth and Mayhem series in about an hour and a half from now. It's gonna be Valheim and Odin. So I'm going to talk to everybody about the history of Odin while trying not to die in Valheim. Tempted to get an anime bee. Understandable. It's great. I can blink and talk. And I can get mad, angry, sailor girl, and scared, and wave at everybody. Shh, quiet. Blushy blush. Right. I plan to play a bunch of games like Phasmophobia. Definitely Phasmophobia. That's kind of an obsession currently. Multiplayer wise, anyway. Phasmophobia. I'm not sure what else. I don't know. A bunch of variety stuff. Valheim's later today. I have Corpse Party for next week. And I forget what the name of that other one was. I have this giant list of games on my computer. Where is it? yeah, I want to play Flower as well because I played Journey yesterday. Journey was amazing, gorgeous. I loved it so much. And then yeah, I want to play Flower. Is there anything else, guys? I absolutely love gaming. And if you want to talk about movies, books, I can always give references for everything on that one. No matter what you like, I've probably read it. All right. All right, guys. That's everything. I'm gonna hop off. And I'm gonna do my Myth and Mayhem stream in an hour and a half. So I will see everybody then. Bye, guys. See you soon.